Hey, what if I told you that you could start a business from your home with very little money and sell something that bird lovers, pet shops, and poultry farms are literally always looking for? Yeah, I'm talking about growing insects, live insects, at home. And before you go, ew, no thanks, hear me out for a second, because this might be the most underrated, low-cost business idea you've come across this year. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to start an insect farming business for birds right from home, what it costs, how you set it up, and how much money you can realistically make. Let's get into it. So here's the deal. Millions of people keep birds as pets. Parrots, finches, canaries, budgies, and all of these birds need live insects as part of their diet. On top of that, poultry farmers, reptile owners, and fishing hobbyists also buy live insects regularly. The demand is constant. The problem? Most people don't know where to get fresh, healthy insects easily. That's where you come in. Insect farming, specifically growing mealworms, crickets, or black soldier fly larvae, is a business you can run from a small room, a garage, or even a spare corner of your home. You don't need a fancy setup. You don't need special training. This is one of those businesses where the barrier to entry is genuinely low, and the market is already waiting for you. Students, stay-at-home parents, retired folks, honestly, anyone can start this. If you're patient and consistent, this thing works. All right, let me show you how to actually get this going from zero. Step 1. Choose your insect. For beginners, mealworms are the easiest to start with. They're slow-moving, they don't smell too bad, they make no noise, and bird owners absolutely love them. Crickets are another good option, but they're a bit noisier and need slightly more care. Start with mealworms, get comfortable, then expand later if you want. Step 2. Get your starter colony. You need to buy a small batch of mealworms to begin. You can find these online or at local pet stores. Buy around 500 to 1,000 mealworms as your starting colony. These will grow, turn into beetles, mate, and produce thousands of baby mealworms for you over time. That's the whole cycle. Step 3. Set up your containers. You'll need plastic bins or trays. Simple, flat storage boxes work perfectly. Set up at least 3 separate bins, one for larvae, the mealworms, one for pupae, the transition stage, and one for beetles, the breeding adults. Label them clearly so you don't mix things up. Step 4. Feed and maintain. Mealworms eat simple stuff: wheat bran, oats, cornmeal. For moisture, give them sliced carrots, potatoes, or apple pieces. That's literally their diet. Clean the bins every 1 to 2 weeks, remove dead beetles, and keep the temperature between 25 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. Warm environment equals faster growth. Step 5. Harvest and sell. After about 8 to 10 weeks, you'll have a full colony running. Separate the grown mealworms, pack them in small containers, and start selling. Simple as that. Here's what you actually need to get started. And don't worry, this list is short. Plastic storage bins or trays, flat wide ones work best. You'll need around 5 to 10 of them to begin. Substrate, wheat bran or oats as the bedding and food source. Moisture food, carrots, potatoes, or any vegetable scraps from your kitchen. A thermometer, just to keep an eye on temperature. A small mesh or sieve to separate mealworms from their frass, the waste material. Packing containers, small Ziploc bags, plastic cups with lids, or food containers to pack your product for selling. A heater or heat mat, optional, but useful if you live in a colder area. For space, you honestly just need a small room, a quiet corner of a garage, or even a storage area. A 6 by 6 foot space is more than enough to start. Keep it away from direct sunlight and make sure there's decent ventilation. That's all you need setup-wise. Let's talk money, and here's the simple way to look at it. Minimum starter investment. Start a mealworm colony, 1,000 worms, $5 to $10. Plastic bins, 5 to 8 bins, $15 to $25. Wheat bran or oats, 5 kilograms, $3 to $5. Thermometer, $3 to $5. Packing materials, bags, containers, $5 to $10. Miscellaneous, vegetables, cleaning supplies, $5. Total minimum investment, roughly $36 to $55. That's it. Seriously, you can start this whole business for under $60. If you want to scale up faster, you can invest in a small heat mat, $15 to $20, or buy more starter colonies to multiply production more quickly. But for a beginner, the basic setup is all you need to test the waters. This is the part people overthink, but it's actually pretty straightforward. Online selling. List your mealworms on Facebook Marketplace, WhatsApp groups for pet owners, or local classified apps. Join bird keeping and pet communities online. These groups are always asking where to buy live food. You can even open a small online store or sell through Instagram by posting short videos of your healthy, active worms. Visual content sells really well in this niche. Offline selling. Talk to local pet stores. Many of them would love a reliable local supplier instead of waiting for shipments. Connect with bird breeders and poultry farms in your area. They buy in bulk and become repeat customers. Visit local bird markets or fairs and set up a small stall. Packaging matters. Pack your mealworms neatly in labeled containers with your contact info. It looks professional, and people remember you for next time. Build a small customer base of regulars, and your business basically runs itself after a while. Let's be real about the numbers. No overhyping here. A small pack of live mealworms of 100 grams sells for around $2 to $5 depending on your location and market. As your colony grows, you can produce several kilograms per month with minimal ongoing cost. Let's say you produce 5 kilograms of mealworms in a month and sell at an average of $3 per 100 grams. That's around $150 per month from one small setup. Scale up to 3 or 4 setups running simultaneously, and you're looking at $400 to $600 per month in gross income. Your ongoing costs are tiny, mostly just food and packaging, so profit margins are really solid once you're up and running. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but as a side income or a small home business, it's genuinely worth trying. Quick tips before you jump in. Don't rush the process. The first 8 to 10 weeks are slow. People quit during this phase. Stay patient. Your colony is still building. Trust the cycle. 2. Keep your bins clean. Frass, the waste material, builds up, and if ignored, it can cause mold or kill your colony. Clean every 1 to 2 weeks consistently. 3. Don't mix stages in one bin. Beetles will eat eggs and pupae if they're all in the same container. Keep the life cycle stages separated. This is one of the most common beginner's mistakes. 4. Start small before scaling. Don't buy 10,000 worms on day 1. Start with 1,000, learn the process, build confidence, then scale. A small, successful operation is better than a big, failed one. So there you go, a real, practical, low-cost business you can start literally from your home with less than $60. Insect farming for birds isn't glamorous, but it's consistent, it's in demand, and it works. If you're looking for a side hustle that doesn't need a huge investment or fancy skills, this one is genuinely worth trying. If you found this helpful, drop a like on this video. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more content like this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button because I post practical business ideas regularly that you actually can start with low money. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I read every single one. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.